Welcome back. Good morning. Let us continue with the next part of the session. We would like to introduce our next resource person, Dr. Amartya Neogi, Department of Computer Application, Dr. B.C. Roy, Academy of Professional Courses. Dr. Amartya Neogi is an associate professor at Dr. B.C. Roy, Academy of Professional Courses, Durgapur, in the Department of Computer Application. He has 22 years total teaching and research experiences in different colleges in West Bengal. Moreover, he has 1 year of industry experience at Britannia Industry Limited, Kolkata as system trainee. He has served as paper setter, syllabus moderator, head examiner many times under MacOut. He received his PhD degree from Burdwan University in Computer Science in 2013. He has published 35 research papers in leading national and international journals and conferences. His research interests include soft computing, data mining, blockchain technology, data science, data analytics, etc. He has published several book chapters from IGI Global USA. He has attended many workshops and programs from leading institutes like IIT Kharagpur, JNU, IIT ISM, IIT Guwahati, NIT, BIT Mishra, Jadavpur University, Vellore Institute of Technology, etc. He is a life member of Indian Statistical Institute, Kolkata. He has served as resource person for workshops and webinars in related areas of data mining at many technical institutes in West Bengal. He is a regular reviewer of leading journals and conferences. He is also serving as external expert of few universities in West Bengal. Besides Associate Professor of Computer Application, he is serving as MOOCs of Spoke, Library Chairman of BCRAPC, R&D member of current institution, Portal Head of Health Science Department of BCRAPC. He will now discuss about application of data science in business use cases. We now hand over the session to Dr. Amartya Neogi. Please, sir.
Thank you, madam. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thanks all participants who are eagerly waiting for the last session. We know that after lunch it will be, we try to give interest to the topic as practical as possible. For that, I have created the topic as a theoretical as well as practical orientation. I will demonstrate some topic of the related area of data science. So let us share my presentation first. Okay, now is it visible to all of you? I think the topic name is applications of data science in business use cases. Now, this is the presentation objective for today. So, one by one telling, and we will switch over to each and every subheading. First is what is data visualization in data science, because we will going to discuss about data visualization as an important subtopic of data science, and we will use a special software for data visualization in this discussion for next 90 minutes. Then the different headings are given as features of the good visualization, data visualization using Tableau. So we'll use the Tableau software for data visualization, and the origination of Tableau, how it was developed, who developed, and what was the historical development, and what we are getting in today's present features. Then what are the services, Tableau service benefit we are getting at present. What limitations are there, in which situation we cannot use Tableau as a data visualization, What are the different Tableau software products available, data field, different technical content of Tableau like data field, then data type, chart types, then what is the data source and how we can get the knowledge about data source, how that Tableau can be connected to outside world, Tableau reports, Tableau file types, and then we'll come to our main topic of business use cases. So first of all, we will give you some dashboard example, because in Tableau we will create strong dashboards from worksheets, and there are different management or business applications. So what are the different examples of Tableau dashboards which are applicable at present? Then well-known business use cases, the well-known company who are using those Tableau software for getting their results and what results they are getting. Then I will give you very few, one or two clips of video demonstration of Tableau use cases. Then what are the industry or companies at present using the Tableau for their business operations, and we will solve a hand-on demonstration on Tableau software for a particular data set. That is the last session. So that is the entire presentation objectives. Now, data visualization, as I have given, the topic name is data science in business use cases. So I will stress on data visualization as a subject or subdiscipline of data science for business use cases. Now, why data visualization is required at present? Because in today's environment we have a huge data set everywhere, in social media or different platform. Huge data set is generated second by second, so it is really impossible to interpret and find the inner meaning of the data set without good visualization concept. As we know, in data science there are four types of data science methodology. One is descriptive, second is predictive, third is prescriptive, and fourth is diagnostic machine learning approaches. So data visualization is grouped under descriptive data science or data analytics approach, because what has happened already, we have a historical data set and we will analyze it using the Tableau. So it is grouped under the descriptive data analytics. Now, data visualization technique can convert complex data into different charts, graphs, maps, which are easily to comprehend and interpret by general users. Data visualization can help to identify pattern, trend, external outlier data that may not be apparent when analyzing the raw data. For example, when we'll analyze the raw data in an Excel sheet, it is practically impossible to find out the inner meaning of the data set whenever the data set is huge. And data scientists can quickly find out the new data insight and discovery using Tableau. So let us switch over to the next heading, features of good visualization. So features of good visualization, these are the points. These are self-explanatory. It is a clear, concise. It makes the data interesting. Take advantage of human brain process, how human brain interpret different color, different shapes, different size, how visual information efficiently designed in our brain nervous system so that it can be understood by general people. That is the main features. When the consumer or the client or the customers interact with the data, they can know the better because learning. They can easily learn from that analysis. Next, we are coming to, there are 4 C related with the good visualization. First one is customer, second is content, third is culture, and fourth is context. Customer, as you know your audience or the intended parties. Content means what you are trying to represent here. Culture means how the organization uses the data. That means culture changes from geographical area, culture changes from one society to another society, from one country to another country. So that is also important in case of building a good visualization. And fourth C is context. Context means know how and why the data were collected. We have to know about the purpose of the data collection. Otherwise, we will not be able to serve the purpose of visualizing our output. Next, data visualization. What are the features? It discovered the trend in data. That is the first elaborate concept where after we can easily observe the data trend when all the data is laid down in front in a visual form as compared to data in a table. We will not represent the data in a tabular form. We will represent the data in a visual form. The screenshot will come to the next page screenshot that we will going to discuss about the sum of sales made by each customer in a descending order. Now the color red denotes the loss. You are coming to this. This is one of the Tableau worksheet where you can find out the customer names are given and two colors are used here in the worksheet. One is red color and one is gray color. Now, x-axis represent the sales volume. As you can see, the first customer whose sales volume is the maximum, but he is incurring loss because we have differentiated profit and loss with different colors. So it is not apparent from the table who are doing well or not. But compared to the other gray color bar, those people are earning profit after selling the product. So as a result, we can find out maximum sales doesn't mean earning maximum profit. So this dashboard, this worksheet of Tableau will clearly explain about this fact. Next, data visualization is interactive. Interactive in the sense that textual table-based data cannot make. It tells a story from a particular angle of the users that the user wanted to find out. And it is interactive. User can also focus on aspects of data visualization they find particular interesting and they can learn more about the aspect of data. Using the different color, shapes, etc., they will be able to find out. It provides the perspectives of data. It means how particular data reference stand with respect to overall data picture. In the next page, we will going to show between the data visualization, the relationship between sales and profit, providing with two measures where it will demonstrate that there are few sales above 12K and higher sales do not necessarily mean higher profit. As you can see here, so higher sales here actually this red color showing the losses and the green color bubbles they are showing the profit. So higher sales say does not make profit always. So we can clearly distinguish between profit and loss from the sales. The y-axis represent profit, x-axis represent sales. Next, these are the other features. Data visualization explains a data process. Data visualization stokes the imagination of the developer who create that visualization tools. Data visualization, another important feature is tells a data story. What is data story? A data visualization tell the data story to the different viewers. The visualization can be used to present data in an easy to understand form while telling a story and leading the viewer to an inevitable conclusion. So there may be a number of stories within a Tableau or data visualization dashboard. So each story direct different outcome of the visualization effect. So the data story, like any other type of story, should have a good beginning, features. If the data analyst have data visualization for the company executive dealing with profit in various products of the company, then the data story can start with profit and loss of various product and move on to the recommendation how to tackle the losses. Now, this is another point which says data visualization put the data in the correct context. As you can see here, we have a data set. We have represented tree map to represent the number of cells in each region in the United States. It is very too easy to understand from this data visualization that we are coming to that California has the largest number of cells. As you can see, this is a tree map. So easily we can find out from here which country or which region has the most significant cells. Clearly says to largest to smallest using different logical color representation. And data visualization obviously saves time because it is easy to identify the different loss that a company or the enterprise incurred rather than the profit. This is because all the cells will loss are colored with different color in a heat map. So as you can see here, this is a heat map, and where we can find out clearly which are the different country have incurred losses and which country have made profit. Okay. So next we'll come to the Tableau part. Tableau is a data visualization tools developed by Salesforce. It has vast number of files visualized in the year 2003. It can connect more than 50 different file formats. It can perform a lot of complex operations. We are coming gradually. What are the different things? Co-founder are the three scholars of Stanford University. And, in the year 2003, W was born by Stanford in PhD candidate Chris Trolle under Professor Pat Hanrahan, along with the third co-founder. Um, and this was actually the scholar under this mentorship. They have done the historical development, that means their thought process of data visualization. And as you can find out from 2003 or 2004 till today is means 2024, the historical development of Tableau. So version 1.0 was the basic. Now at present we are coming to Tableau 2023. So each year we can find out upgradation of Tableau each and every year. So it is constantly updating the features, whatever the clients or customer is facing, and we have to update ourselves regarding the different features, and we have to conceptualize it so that we can get the maximum benefit out of this data visualization software. So as I have told you, it was developed in Stanford Research Institute. This is a business intelligence software, and Tableau is the largest company in the world for data visualization, which is used. As you can see, there are three type of concept here in the development. First is liberated data, then empower the people and design for people. The main focus, what is liberated data? The main focus for Tableau is to better understand your data set, especially large data set. This is the most important thing. If you have a data set of 1 million or thousands of million, then Excel cannot perform the data analysis. Excel will fail. Similarly to other software like we have in the market Power BI, Power Business Intelligence software developed by Microsoft. It has also some problems. But in order to have in today's environment big data concepts, so definitely we require Tableau software. BI software in the past required highly technical IT skill, took a long time to build dashboard. Tableau has totally changed. Within a fraction of a second, we can generate the dashboard, which is not possible in the earlier situation. Now designed for the people, it has invested a lot of research time into developing interactive software, and obviously the human perspective is given the most important point for developing. As I have already told, it can handle big data like hundreds of millions of rows that Excel cannot compute. The ability to share our research article to dataset and result to Tableau public access online, and local user group also there. It can connect with other powerful data visualization software like R, Python, or other SPSS or other software. It can easily connect. And this is the historical development, so I'm not going to discuss about it. Now, what is the difference? Why many people, maximum people are using for their daily operation the Excel? So, in which situation Tableau is required? Now, first point I have given, when we work with geographical data, longitude, latitude, etc., all those things, there is no way in Excel that could interpret the cell with spreadsheet as a geographical location. But if we use Tableau, it recognizes that and allow us to visualize such data and see how variable is distributed geographically. So manage data set, massive data set, that is we have different data sources. In Excel, we can only use spreadsheet, but in Tableau, we can use spreadsheet, database, we can use cloud service, cloud data. We can easily integrate as a data source in Tableau. Now, SQL integration, SQL, if technical people are there, they know about the structured query language. It has enormous amount of data. If you have in SQL, it may be difficult for interpreting it. Integrating SQL and Tableau is one of the way to overcome the problem. Visual Analytics program has the power to quickly deliver sophisticated visual analysis. So the tools is perfect match for database programming. Tableau is the top choice for big data problem currently and providing analytics on its even for the outlier dataset. Now, data source connectivity, that is a problem in Excel. Tableau and Excel treat data source connectivity in a different way. Tableau is built to connect to a variety of datasets. As I have told you in the last slide, spreadsheet, database, cloud application data. Excel, on the other hand, created primarily for the spreadsheet. Tableau ability to connect with wide range of rendered it as an ideal solution for organization who try to find out data analysis from multiple sources. So if you need to analyze data from multiple sources, Tableau ability is really appreciating, which the Excel cannot provide. Instant access with no limitation, unlimited data. You can have customers that can analyze tens of millions of rows, create pivot table with unlimited number of row, column, and cells. Excel has those limitations. There are other limitations also in Excel. So let us going into the main features. Key features: user friendliness. First of all, things general people, non-technical people can know the output of the visualization outcome. Data connection is, I have told you, variety of data connection is there. Drag and drop functionality is there. Tableau has features with drag and drop. User can drag and drop different data element into the interface to create interactive dynamic visualization. Then real-time analysis, that is also possible with Tableau server. Collaboration and sharing. Tableau promote collaboration among teams by allowing user to share their visualization and dashboard. Whether through Tableau server or Tableau online, team member can access and interact with shared data-driven decision-making culture. Advanced analytics integration. Organization aiming for deeper insight can easily integrate Tableau with advanced analytic tools. This integration helps user to include statistical models, machine learning algorithm, etc. Then improve decision making, enhance operational efficiency. Tableau makes easy to analyze report data. Enhance student engagement, especially in school and college. Tableau may be used to connect with the, because in school college we have limited data set, but still we can use the Tableau to find out the different progress parameter of student very easily and in visual effect, which is not in a very few minutes. Next security feature is there. Tableau offers strong security to manage and ensure the privacy of confidential information. Or user authentication enhance the data protection accessibility. Mobile acceptability also is there with Tableau provide through allowing user to access and visualize on smartphone and tablet. This feature helps stay connected to valuable data in critical time. Now Tableau, what are the limitations of Tableau if we consider? The main limitation of Tableau is that this is not a data entry software. That means we cannot enter data here just like in Excel. So the data set must be ready, or we can find out data set from different sources like Kaggle or other well-known data sources. But data generation must be there. So Tableau cannot be used for data entry. That is the main problem here. So data visualization, or rather we can enter the data in our Excel sheet and better to visualize with Tableau, that is also possible here. Okay, so next is cost. This is very important alarming concept. Tableau license fee can be significant investment compared to Excel lower cost with Microsoft Office. And this is the different Tableau products that are available. Tableau desktop, this is not free. 14 days trial version is there, then you have to purchase the product. But what we can practice as an individual to get the different features of Tableau and expertise is Tableau Public. You can easily download Tableau Public and you can practice the different features. You can investigate or go inside about the different features. So in this presentation, at last, I will going to show you a demonstration, small demonstration about Tableau Public. It is totally free, but it has lot of limitations are there. Many features are not available in Tableau Public, but although for our basic concept building, Tableau Public is sufficient, more than enough. Professional company who are using Tableau for their real life application, they definitely don't use Tableau Public. They definitely stick to the last one. You can see Tableau server, connect to data source and share dashboard. And it is the licensing is required. Tableau reader is just reading. You cannot make anything changes, just reading the Tableau application, and no updation or no building user visualization is possible. So these are the different products that are available. Tableau desktop allow you to connect, visualize easy format. It is the only authorized tool that has draft, but it is, as we can see, it is a premium version. It is not a free of cost. Tableau desktop individual is there, and Tableau desktop professional is there. Obviously, Tableau professional cost more than Tableau desktop. Merit, what are the merit of Tableau desktop? Drag and drop functionality that is available, data connectivity. Tableau desktop support a wide range of structured and unstructured data source, allowing user to connect to many different data sources. Unstructured data source, which is not possible in structured database, that can also be possible here in Tableau desktop version. Real-time data analysis, this is an advantage by enabling user to make simple train pattern and those things. Obviously, the demerit is costly, particularly for individual or small enterprise, and it will be extremely hard to purchase this. Next, we are coming to Tableau Public. Tableau Public, as I have told you, has limited functionality for those people who want to learn data visualization and understand business intelligence. Its majority target are students and research scholars in data analytics or big data analytics concept. Merit, what are the merit? Public, Tableau Public is accessible to people with restricted budget as well as those who wish to share data publicly but are constrained by money. So open data sharing, this is one of the merit because it gives user a platform to openly, whenever we create the dashboard in Tableau or storytelling in a Tableau, we cannot save it in the local disk. It must be saved in the Tableau public. You have to sign in, you have to register in the Tableau public with your ID, and then that will be saved there automatically if you have to download it from there. So Tableau public, you can download it for your purpose. So this is also an advantage as well as disadvantage, because if you have some secret information or confidential information for data visualization, so any user, any Tableau public user can easily access that. So that is a drawback from that angle. But obviously, you also can get different other Tableau creator their dashboard, and you can easily see how they have built it up. So that is open sharing. So this is the drawback, as I've told you. It can be accessed by anybody, hence not possible to share data on the platform that contains sensitive or private information. So before utilizing Tableau Public for sensitive data, organization must carefully examine the consequence of data privacy that is required. Limited data source, this is also a drawback. Limited data source that can be connected. I have told you in the earlier cases that 50 to 60 different data source can be there. But yes, in case of Tableau Public, only limited data source is there. Data size limitation is also there. Internet dependent, this is also a drawback. How it is drawback? If you don't have internet connection, you cannot access the Tableau Public visual. So you must have an internet connection in order to save your creative data visualization application, because you cannot store in your local disk. You have to store in the Tableau Public. So internet connection is required, mandatory for building. Then next product is Tableau Online. It is a cloud-based platform that performs the same functionality as Tableau Server. It removes the overhead of maintaining server and establish. So these are the merit and these are the demerits are there. And Tableau Reader just a standalone thing. Whatever developed by Tableau Desktop or Public, you can just read it. Nothing you can edit or like that. The most important Tableau product in the industry or commercial field is Tableau Server. It is a web-based product of Tableau that allow user to collaborate, work on the same database at two different places. People can access it either through mobile or through desktop. It provides more security, more user role, permission, and different scheduling of work activity can be done. Controlled, and these are the advantages: consistent access to data, because Tableau Server centralized platform which use many to publish, distribute. Tableau Server is appropriate for enterprise level deployments. It can be handle enormous amount of data and user traffic. So the company, those who are using for their business use cases, definitely they are licensing. They are using the licensing Tableau software, and that is Tableau Server. Drawback: implementing Tableau Server costs more in terms of hardware, software, and infrastructure. For small organization, it may not be practicable because it typically takes IT skill to set up Tableau Server. So that may be a drawback in situations. Now I am coming to the different attributes in a Tableau. So two different type of attributes are there. First of all is dimension. Whenever we will fetch a data set, there are many columns or attributes are there. They are broadly categorized as dimension and measures. And Tableau software automatically categorize them as dimension, some attribute as dimension, some as measure. So how to identify What are dimension? Dimension basically are categorical attribute like group, geographical region, when, what, why, and it also have qualitative data. So it can have also numerical data, but it cannot be measured. But measures means obviously it is quantitative data, numerical data, and the different numerical parameter. And we can only use the data measured attribute for calculation. We cannot use dimension data for calculation. Now, this is considered an example sales data. Order ID in sales data, order ID, product name, segment, state, all will be categorized as dimension. Because why dimension? These are qualitative attribute. And say for example, what are the measures in this situation? Measures can be say sum of the sales in a particular week, count of the sales above a particular threshold, average, maximum, minimum. So these are the calculation part that is required, which will come to the measure field. Now these are the different symbols using the data type of Tableau. As you can see, text or string value is denoted by this notation, and shortly you will get this. Discrete data, date and time by this. Like geographical field, this is the data type here. State or zip code here, this is a symbol. And continuous numerical value or calculated value, both these two, these are green color, and the left side was in the blue color for the dimensions, dimension attribute and measures attribute are in green color. Now what are the different charts that we can have in Tableau? Lot of charts are there, what we are habituated with Excel or any spreadsheets. Behind this we have a heat map, segment analysis, line chart, bar chart, then highlighted table may be there, tree map is there. So storage uses across multiple machine, comparing fiscal budget between different years. Gantt chart is there, project timeline structure. Bullet chart is there, evaluate a performance of metrics against a goal like sales quota assessment, performance spectrum, etc. Scatter plot is there, investigate relationship between quantitative values like male versus female, likelihood of lung cancer at different ages. This is a histogram. We can have symbol map also as a chart used for total rather than rate, can be number of customer in different geographic area. So in worldwide map we can find out as per this. Area map is also there, used for rate rather than total or sensible geographical base, rate of internet usage in certain geography. Box and whisker chart show the distribution of a set of data, and example is understanding the data, seeing how data is skewed towards one end, identify outlier in the data. So positively skewed, negatively skewed distribution that we can find out using box and whisker chart. Now, knowledge of Tableau data source, that means determine if you have any cleaning is required at the beginning, because whenever we collect raw data, sometimes some data field may be null or missing value is there. That cleaning part is required. So first of all, we have to check in the Tableau whether cleaning part is required or not. Decide your connection type, what type of connection you are using for Tableau product, whether it is public or whether it is private. Public or desktop or say server or online based, and what access permissions are required to access the data, and in order to save the data, is the database public or proprietary? Proprietary means you have licensed public Tableau software in your organization. Is the data stored in a secured location, or it is in the public data storage means it is not in a secured location? How often the data is refreshed? Because in second by second, millions of data is generated in different applications. So refreshing rate of data, that is also an important concept whenever we use the Tableau server for real life application. How often visualization needs to be updated. Dashboard need live connection to report real time data. These are the different knowledge concept that is required for building. Now Tableau can connect to different data source like traditional file format. You can file Excel, text, access, CSV file, comma separated value, PDF, JavaScript object notation file, JSON file, special file like proposition, KML, GeoJSON, etc. Statistical software like SPSS, R, Python, open cloud data source that also can be shared. Now Tableau, whenever we create the data source into meaningful representation as an output, we'll have the dashboard. Dashboard means different view that share a common theme brought together in a single screen. That means the different Tableau worksheet will jot down in a particular sheet that is called a dashboard. Dashboard are dynamic and the different view in the same dashboard are synchronized in such a way that the filter or parameter applies to the different view as per the stakeholders. Story, different view or dashboard, different dashboard can make a single story. So first of all, we'll create view individual chart objects. Then from individual chart objects, we have to create dashboard. From dashboard, we have to create different story. And Tableau file types is a given. Tableau workbook. These are the things that as per the situation, as per the type of Tableau software, that will be automatically saved. This is only for giving the knowledge. Now comes to the second part of today's topic, that means business use cases of Tableau. So first of all, we are going to use the sales performance dashboard. Sales dashboard present actionable sales data, allow seller to make data-driven decision quickly. Since sales representatives have limited time, they need information that immediately provide a meaningful perspective of their data to drill down into any data point. Now, in case of sales performance, we have to create a dashboard. So that is called a sales dashboard. We make sure we focus on our audience and the key performance KPI. This is called key performance indicator necessary for the sales team. So we'll come to what is key performance indicator. We can begin to create powerful sales dashboard for the organization. Now, it is important to ask you different questions before creating the dashboard. So what are the questions that may be asked? For example, who is your audience? Will this dashboard be developed for sales executive manager and sales analyst? Knowing the target audience can help us to decide which sales key performance indicator to include. That means the audience. What is the nature of characteristics of audience? That is the question that we have to ask ourselves before developing the Tableau dashboard. Which sales key performance indicator should be concentrated on the dashboard? We should design the dashboard as a, for example, monthly forecast, sales growth, new customer. As per the time to time, it will be changed. How often would the sales team need to data to be updated? To the salesmen need the dashboard refreshed daily, or they'll look once a week or once a fortnight, like that. Next. Let us have the KPI, as I have told you, key performance indicator for sales performance dashboard, sales growth, sales budget, customer acquisition, sales margin growth, customer lifetime value. These are some of the instances of key performance indicator of sales performance dashboard. Next, we are coming to another dashboard of Tableau, marketing dashboard. So marketing, as we can see, it will reduce the marketing effort using the optimizing the Tableau. Key performance indicator here, it enables us to measure overall result like revenue per acquisition, lead count, cost per acquisition. So like sales dashboard, these are the KPI that is can be investigated, like cost per acquisition, return on investment, what is the investment done for the marketing team and what return you are getting, marketing spend versus budget, conversion rate, that means traffic to client. Traffic means that particular entity may be client in future or not. So if it is converted to client, then conversion rate is high. Otherwise, the conversion rate cannot be counted. Now, customer service dashboard. So keep track of customer service like customer department performance. Customer service can use customer dashboard executive and individual team member to ensure customer success. Manager and executive can see everything happening with the customers, making the useful because they can deal with the problem. What are the KPI? First call resolution on unresolved call, average response time of customer, number of complaints given by the customers. Okay. Business can use customer service dashboard to keep track of all customer care features as well as call center performance in one location. Customer care dashboard can track open and unresolved cases based on order of importance. Customer service dashboard main goal is to ensure that client concern, complaint and information requests are handled quickly with considering different parameters. So this is one of the typical customer service dashboard is there, and you can see the percentage of call, first call, second call, unresolved call given to the customer in a yearly basis, monthly basis, and percentage of call, then the response time by weekdays. Generally, you can find out the in the Sunday customer give more response because they are not busy in their working life. So as you can find out using Saturday and Sunday, we can get the maximum response, and in other days they are busy, so they don't respond. So business analytics, data analytics can use this concept to invest more time for customer call on those 2 days, especially. Some customer call is not resolved. What is the average response time of customer? Everything. Very typical. Next is a financial performance dashboard. Whenever we think about the financial dashboard, the financial department to track, evaluate the organization financial performance. A financial reporting dashboard can add layer of data visualization that spreadsheet cannot make it easier. Then you have to keep on what are the different financial performance parameter, profit margin, sales, other financial metrics. Now these are the KPI, key performance indicator of financial dashboard. Return on equity, equity investment is there. So by the shareholder, what is the return on equity? Return on asset, what are the asset of the company and what against asset, what they are getting the return in a yearly basis. Working capital ratio, debt equity ratio, this can easily be the KPI, key performance indicator. Next we are coming to the human resource dashboard. Now human resource dashboard show the visual representation of various HR indicator. It gives us insight into key performance indicator at several levels at HR tasks such as performance management, recruitment of employee, attendance of employee, all these things. Employee management dashboard have this type of key KPI, key performance indicator, like employee productivity, absenteeism rate, performance review, learning and development cost. That means if employee is given some training, what are the cost incurred by the company and what benefit the company is getting. So that company manager or the top executive wants to see. So that is all about the different dashboard that we can create. Now quickly we are coming to some already established business use cases used by some renowned companies. For example, In the first use case, we have given example of Lenovo. Lenovo, it is a global technology company and it optimizes the experience across all departments. Earlier, Lenovo operated with one single sales report that was delivered by different countries. When different regions or company division wanted to adopt the report to extract the most valuable data, it required a commitment of 8 to 10 different individuals with massive amount of data. So Lenovo think about and change their regular sales activity using Tableau to order structured data across. As a result, Lenovo got a flexible dashboard with all the cells that can be adapted for ad hoc data query, which led to 95% efficiency improvement across 28 different countries all over the world. And as you can see, this is the manager of the data analytics of Lenovo, who has given this case report. You can also search his name in the search engine also. You can find out the report. With the help of Tableau dashboard idea, Lenovo gathered engagement metrics for collecting more revenue. Next, another business use cases, which is Coca-Cola. We know it is one of the largest beverage company in the world. It looked how to replace its daily 45-minute manual data reporting process. Previously, the team spent a considerable amount of time trying to connect over 200 million lines of data from 100 different systems into single storage to build their meaningful dashboard. To boost the efficiency and carry out a real-time data, Coca-Cola adopted Tableau. Because Tableau consolidates the data from multiple sources using Tableau server, various teams at Coca-Cola can now actively comprehend the metrics, including budget, delivery operation, profitability. Within a few clicks, the sales department can now access the data from remote location, which increase the overall time, and executive report automatically refresh every day. So this is another example of Coca-Cola. They are using their daily operation with Tableau. LinkedIn, this is the professional network website. They wanted to synchronize all the data across its intended database like Google Analytics, third-party tools, etc. Earlier, they only analyst would handle daily sales request from over different salesperson, many salespersons were there. To fix the issue, LinkedIn decided to use Tableau to centralize the spread out of data and develop a series of customer access dashboards. As a result, thousands of individuals nowadays can access the Tableau server on a weekly basis, which consists 90% of the LinkedIn sales force. With interactive real-time dashboard, we can easily predict churn and track the current performance and all other things. Now, next I am going to show you a live demonstration of a use case in Dept. Is it visible? What is the problem? Okay, just yeah. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Do you
Now
know
please
how much
observe
value
it.
you can get from your retail crime data set? With only 14 attributes, Tableau immediately provides you with a complete solution of 12 KPIs across 6 pages of insights. This accelerator allows you to track and reduce retail crime, proactively address and mitigate criminal activities, protect assets, and ensure the safety of employees and customers. The executive summary is composed of 3 sections. At the top left, how exposed are we to retail crime? And how does this affect our results? From left to right, share of lost sales, total cost of crime, and number of criminal events. At the bottom, which sources of crime have the greatest impact on us? At the top right, how effective are we at preventing retail crime? How much have we invested in fighting crime? What is the estimated reduction in the cost of crime as a result of this investment? Then, what is the estimated net benefit and overall return on investment of crime reduction? Below are the different security models currently in place across your network, how they are deployed across all stores and their impact on crime reduction. Up on the right, details for each store. A pop-up
So
allows you to
this is one of the retail crime dashboard created.
Below, how are these models deployed in your network, and what is the overall impact of your crime prevention plan? A map at the bottom right gives you a quick overview of the stores by security model. Finally, you can see how the deployment of the different models has evolved over time. Let's now look at the next investments that will have the greatest impact on proactively addressing and mitigating criminal activities. First of all, at the top right of the page, enter the monthly amount of additional investment you wish to make. Then select your investment strategy. Maximizing return on investment as a percentage, or maximizing profits as an amount. Immediately, the accelerator will calculate for you the best actions to take, that is, impact will this have on crime reduction?
So let us stop this one and this is another dashboard is there, so I am not going to discuss about it. Now let us come to, is it visible? Sir, it is visible? Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay.
Completely visible.
So which companies use Tableau right now? Netflix collect massive amount of data using data warehouse. It uses Tableau data server, so it can use data source and govern them a wide range of users. Lenovo, as I have given you, LinkedIn, Verizon, an American multinational telecommunication, they able to cut the customer call volume by 43%. It did not only save the time, resources, but also decrease their customer complaints. JP Morgan, another adopting Tableau has enabled JP Morgan marketing team to analyze different data set like population data for optimal targeting, customer journey analytics, and retail branch data in a better understanding. Now, although there are a few cases given, so other companies that majorly they are using the Tableau in the multinational worldwide, Amazon, Dell, Facebook, Pfizer is a medical company, pharmaceutical company, Spotify, Twitter, Uber, Visa, Walmart, Zillow. These are the few examples that the Tableau is utilized by numerous small, medium, and large organizations. It is ability to cater diverse data analytic needs make it preferred choice for business in various sectors, including technology, retail, finance, healthcare, and many more. Okay, so this is now I am going to switch over to show you how we can demonstrate the Tableau public. So, organizer, so I am just closing the PPT and I am going to share a software. Okay. So let us my desktop is visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. So let us open Tableau public. This is the latest version. And as I have told you, this is totally free. And let us, we create an HR analytics dashboard. So open and let us, will create this one, open it. So before that, I just go to the data set. This is the data set, HR Analytics data set. It is a CSV file. It has 36 attributes and the number of records is nearly 1500. Okay. So from that, we want to analyze some important factors. Now, so this is the data source, and as you can see, the data source has the attributes like age, age of the resource person, attrition. Attrition means if some resource person quit a company for different reasons, that is the attrition. This is one of the most important human resource parameter, human resource turnover. Okay, that we will want to check as a dashboard. Business travel, daily rate, department, lot of department is there. Distance from home, these are that, education, lot of things. We have 35 attributes with 1470 rows. Marital status, monthly income, number of companies worked, performance rating, total working year, training time, years at the current company, total working in the companies, years since last promotion, etc. So let us try to create, first of all, what are the KPI? We have to identify the key performance indicator of this HR analytics. You can create your own KPI, but I have created some KPI. The first one is average attrition count. Next is average monthly income, then average age, average working years, average years in the company. So these are the KPI that we want to build up. So select a sheet. So this is worksheet here. Now, as you can see, average attrition count. Attrition is given in, this is a string. This is not a measure. This is a measure value. This is a dimension, as I have told you. So automatically, Tableau converted all the 35 attribute into different measure, different dimension. These ABC are the dimension value, and these the hash value are the measure value names. Now I have to change the attrition. I have to count it, because in the original data set, if we go to there, attrition is given the categorical value, yes or no. So from yes and no, we cannot be able to count it. So let us again come to that sheet one, and here you just create a calculated field. Now type here attrition, and we can write here if attrition is given as a string equal to, as I have seen, attrition yes or no. So I have to set here, I have to convert into numerical value. Yes, then let's suppose count it. Else don't count, means 0. End. Then OK here. Now you can find out that automatically this attrition hash is coming. That means it is measurable. Okay, as you can see, attrition is a dimension as well as measure. Earlier attrition was dimension, now attrition is also a measured attribute. That means we can quantitatively calculate it. Okay, take a measure name in the column. Let us measure name in column. Okay, and measure name also in the filter. Now these all are the attribute. First of all, we will make it none and select attrition. Okay, then put measured values over rows. Now I will go to the show me option and click the table option. So what we are getting, 237 attrition, means out of approximately 1500 data set, 237 attrition value is there. That means years value is present. Okay. Now we could change the table. After that, what we say, the average monthly income. Say next KPI that we want to find out, average monthly income. So measured names, again over column, and again measured name over filter. Now none, and average monthly income. So go to the monthly income here, as you can find out the attribute, make apply and okay. Now take measure value over row, measure value over row. Now go to the show me, and this is the tabular structure. Okay, so then just transpose it. As you can see, to the entire data set, attrition count is 237 and monthly income is this. This is not looks like good. So I want to convert the monthly income to average monthly income. So go to here in the measured value monthly income and change the sum to average. Okay, so 6503 is the, let's suppose it is in dollar. This is the monthly income of the human resource with that data set. Now average income that we have done. Now in case of measure, it is always taking next what we are going to, as I have told you, next suppose note down average age. Okay, so what we have to perform, take another one, average age, simply come to measured name, how to find out, and go to filter, and already these two are selected, attrition, select one age, apply okay. Okay, now there we can see the age value is 54,278. It is absurd. So average age of the employee. So let us come to here, total age, and make it average. So average age of the employee is 37 in the company. Okay. Now next come to measured name. Next we want to find out average working year. So in order to find out average working year, again we have to come to edit filter, say total working year, just click it, apply okay. You are getting this, so convert it into average. So average working year is 11. Next, another KPI that we want to find out, average years at company. So again, average years at company. So again go to the measured name and filter the total working years. Total working year. Select it. Others are already selected. Apply okay. The total working year is this value. This is not meaningful for the data scientist, so I have to make it average. Go to the measure. So as you can see, for the entire data set of 15,000 records, average age of employees 37, total attrition 237, average monthly income say $6,503, and average working hour is working year is 11. Now Next, average years at company. So in order to quote average years in a company, in one company, how many years maximum an employee is working? So again, go to the filter, years at company, click it. Others are already selected. So average year total, yes, this is not meaningful. So I will change it. Yeah. So average years worked in a company for all employees is 7. So in this sheet 1, I have calculated about this KPI parameters, key performance indicator parameters. Now in sheet 2, next move to sheet 2. In sheet 2, we want to create some charts. So what are the first chart that we want to create? So attrition by job role. First is attrition by job role. That means with job role, how many people are quitting that job. So let us write here role, job role. Try to search here. Yes, job role is found. So drag it in row. Okay. And the attrition in column. So cancel it. Attrition first of all here. Okay. And then attrition in column. Now you can find out. So let us sort it. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let us see all of you. Laboratory technician have the maximum attrition, that means maximum leaving the job. And sales executive the second most and research scientist the third most. And with respect to the bottom 3 categories, healthcare professional least quitting the job, manager 5 and research director 2. That means they are permanent, they are working throughout from the first day to that organization till their retirement. So that kind of representation that we are getting in this worksheet. This is a chart obviously. Next, going to the sheet 3. In sheet 3, let us we try to find out attrition with years since last promotion and years in current role. So again telling you attrition with years since last promotion and years in current role. So what we want to find out? So first one is years since last promotion. The years since last promotion as column. So just in the measure years in years since last promotion, drag it in the column. Okay. Years since the column, years since last role. So years since last role in row. Okay. Go to now the analysis part. Uncheck the aggregated measure. As you are finding out the data point over the 2-dimensional chart. Now put here all the value. If you click here, now what is given? Years in the current role 4, since years since last promotion 4. Okay, so x-axis represent years since last promotion, y-axis represent years in current role. Now we can see some of the color is highlighted with now put, we can make attrition from dimension in color. Attrition, let us suppose to the color. Yes. What we can find out here, some company, you can see this light shaded means basically they are no attrition, and employee are working for say 10 years and last promotion since 5 years, and this bold color means there is a attrition, means they are quitting the job. Now as you can find it out that 0 to 4 years in this region, a lot of people are quitting the job in the current role. So this is a need for concern. Since last promotion and 0 to 2 years, again we can find out a cluster of data here. 6 to 8, there are a lot of people are quitting here. So this is again a concern for the company. So we can find out people are leaving when they are in the current role. It means current designation between 7 to 9 years also. And last promotion happened 4 to 7 years. So as a data analyst, you have to give this report to the manager, and you seriously have to think about their decision making, why the people are quitting the job. Okay. So this is next. Can I take 20 minutes, organizer sir? Can I take 20 minutes? Is it possible?
Yes, sir. You can.
Complete?
Yes, sir. You
because
can.
I can find out only 10 minutes are there, because I have to create the dashboard and the story. Let us see, is it possible?
Yes,
Next,
sir.
say
Yes,
yes.
sir. You can.
Okay. Next, attrition relation with years with the current manager. Next chart that we are going to create. So in this is the sheet 2 that we have created, this one regarding chart. This is sheet 3 that we have already created. And sheet 4, attrition relation with years with the current manager. Okay. So for that, measured names in measured name in filter, and none, attrition, select, and years with the current manager. Let us go to years with the current manager, check it. Okay. Then drag measured value in the column. Measured value in the column, and measured name in the row. Measured name in the row. So next, drag the years with the company in the row. Okay. Then years with the current manager, make it dimension. So it is converted to dimension chart. As we can see, attrition versus years with current manager. Now then select bar option. This is bar option that you have selected here, and then make it, take measure name in the columns. Measure name in the columns. And take a measured name in the column. Measured name as well as in the field. Okay. And I will remove all the options and we'll take attrition as okay. Okay. And put the measure value over rows. Now I will go to this option and go to this option. Now, as you can find out, years with the, this is a tree chart that we have created. Years with the current manager 0 and attrition is 85 count. This is maximum. Just in the theoretical sense that we have created, So easily using tree chart, we can find out these things very clearly. Next, move to the next sheet. Let us try to find our attrition relation with number of companies worked with the current role. Attrition relation with number of companies worked with job role. Okay. So please note down the audience, attrition relation with number of companies worked with job role. So what we will find out? Take attrition hash, means attrition measured value from here, drag it to column, okay, and job role you get from the dimension in the row, okay, then drag job role from column, okay. So okay, don't try to create this one. Let us just come to the situation. Okay, try to create a dashboard. I think the time is running out. So I have created 4 sheets. Sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, you can rename them. Now I create new dashboard, not new worksheet, new dashboard. As you can see in this dashboard, all the sheets are available, although in sheet 5 I have not created anything, so I can delete it. So go to the dashboard. Okay, so first of all is the KPI sheet. So drag sheet 1 in the dashboard. I want to drag here. So as you can find this value, and sheet 2 here. Okay, sheet 3 and sheet 4. Make it in the top. Sheet 4 here. Yes. Now one change that we're going to make, quickly go to sheet 1 and go to the measured name, add one attribute filter, go to the department. The department here. Department actually filter, yes. Just department. Should name. Go to sheet 1. Yes, just wait. Where is the department? Show filter. Okay. Now go to the dashboard. Okay. Go to the dashboard and go to filter and department. As you can see the departments, there are 3 departments and we can make them drag and drop facility. So multiple value drag and drop, not making them available. Next, I want to put this department in the top here. Just sheet one, just a little bit below. Okay. Then drag attrition and job rate. Attrition and job value here. And what we will make here, go to the department. Now let us will change human resource. As you can see, these are the all attributes are there. And we can create a new story also. This is regarding all the departments. If we make human resource, the value is changed. As you can see here in sheet 1. Just drag it down. I think it is
Problem in your screen sharing.
screen sharing. There is a problem. Okay.
I
So,
think there is a problem in your screen sharing.
Screen sharing problem. Okay. So
আপনি এটা যা করছেন কিছু দেখতে পাওয়া যাচ্ছে না এখান থেকে অ্যাকচুয়ালি আপনার এটা
কখন দেখতে পাওয়া যাচ্ছে না?
এক্ষুনি হয়েছে,
এক্ষুনি হয়েছে না?
10 মিনিট ধরে হচ্ছে। ট্যাবলো করছেন তো, এখানে ট্যাবলোটাকে শেয়ার করতে হবে তো।
Tableau, either it was shared, earlier it was shared, Tableau.
No.
So I think the participant should have told me. I have done it anyway. Right now, is it visible?
Yes,
Right
it is
now
visible.
It is
Yes,
visible.
sir.
So I think the participant should have informed me. I have created anyway. This was the data set in the Tableau public, and it has, I'm telling you in summary, it has 1500 row, 36 fields. From there we have created some KPI parameters here, like average age, attrition means number of candidate quitting the company. Then we have find out the next concept of attrition by job role. That means job role is laboratory technician is the highest attrition, that they are quitting maximum time, and research director is quitting the least amount of time. Then another worksheet we have created, years since last promotion with, is it visible to all of you? Years
sir.
in years
Yes,
in
sir. Yes, sir.
years in current role with respect to years in last promotion. And then we have created a tree map, just like in the theoretical concept we have explained about this tree map, and we have created a dashboard and a story like things. So we have different captions for different dashboard meaningful purpose, and we can change it and we can interact it as per the user's need that we have created. Sorry for the disturbances. So I have created all those things, but it was not shared, so I have not noticed also this one. So anyway, so this is whatever I have created with Tableau public. This is the Tableau public. So if you want to save this work, as I have told you, so you can save. Suppose your work, you have to save it. Then you have to log in. You cannot save in local disk. Use the data menu. Okay. Let us save to Tableau public. Let's suppose I am giving, I have already logged in book 10, save. It is being saved. Okay, saving workbook to Tableau public. Sending to the data server. And now you can find out. This is the name of the Tableau work, and this is the dashboard and everything. If you want to download this from here, you can download it. Okay, in different format, image, PDF, PowerPoint, whatever you like, and you can distribute to your target audience as per their needs. Okay, so let us close this one. And I am closing this presentation also, because I am also learning this Tableau software. And yes, cancel. So you can also add your different applications, and whatever the thing of machine learning analytics. So descriptive analytics can be best visualized using Tableau software. I have given an instance, so for time constraints, I am not able to. I was trying to show more things. Anyway, at any later FDP or some other kind of interaction, I will going to explain about the further things, whatever will be there.